Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to go over some hidden items in the menu on the Accu-Touch 3. Several different, actually there's 6 different ones that we're going to cover here that I personally like because I like numbers and you should too. So right here we're on the home screen. So if you hit home, you got to hit start, then it brings you to this screen. If you tap here, you can set the pre-selected for your reel diameter. So this is 5, 7, and 8 bladed reels, reel diameter of 5 inches, and these are all the factory specs. One thing I've noticed, like on my 14 bladed Toro, I never grind at 280. I'm usually at 250. And this is a great feature because it's not that hard to change it each time, but why change it each time if we can go ahead and preset it here. Same thing on my John Deere 7 blade reels. I'm at 250. So I'm going to enter that in there. And that's the main ones that I use all the time. My 7-inch 8-bladed Toro reels preset is 230, and I have them set. That's for my Toro though. Back up. Toro is 268, and I'm using them at 215. So go ahead and set that. That's a really cool feature. The next hidden feature that we'll get to is on this screen, and I already have the numbers up here, but you just press here and it gives you the actual numbers on the gauge. So I'm going to get the gauge out just so you can see it move. So right now the gauge is stowed, so it's reading 0, but as it goes up, you'll see over on the right hand side the maximum is 4 on this gauge. So if it's touching the reel shaft, you know, it's usually around 1.5, 2, something like that. And then you hit your check mark and you hit your check mark. Then it shows everything here, and it's showing us level because the gauge hadn't moved, but if the gauge moves a little bit, it'll show that we're way off and which direction we need to go and all that kind of stuff. And I like it because I can dial, this number is the actual reading that we're getting, and this is our target. So I'll move it until we get to our target number, whatever that is. And it's hard for me to fine tune this thing and move it by hand easily, but that's another hidden feature. So the next feature is, and I already have it displayed, is the actual reel speed. So if you press just above this column, it turns it off, that turns it back on. I don't know, I'm a numbers guy, I like to know the numbers. Another feature is a bigger up and down for the infeed. So we can change it from rabbit to turtle and then infeed our stone accordingly. Just bigger buttons that makes it easier when we're grinding. We can change this where it goes, traverses all the way to the left and stops, or we can have a jog. So this is the jog mode, so it would only move it a little bit, and you got to hold it down to go to the left or hold it down to go to the right, where when it's set this way with these lines, it'll traverse until I stop it here, go back the other direction. So just a couple other features. So I switched to the relief setting And now, same thing as our real speed, as our real torque. If you want that displayed, just tap right there, and that comes up, and these are the same. If you want to change that where it stops, left and right, you can. Or if you want to be able to jog it, left or right, where you have to hold it. That's it. So I hope this helps. I know I'm a numbers guy, and I really like seeing the numbers. Until next time, see you, bye.